menstrual cycle. As boys and girls grow, there are many changes that occur in terms of physical, social, and emotional aspects. During puberty stage, boys grow faster than girls. They develop low-pitched voice, broader shoulder, and Adam's apple. Hair begins to grow underarms, on the face and genitals. The testes starts to produce sperm. On the other hand, girls grow taller. They develop bigger breasts and hips. Also, pubic hair starts to grow. At this stage, ovaries begin to produce egg cells that becomes the reason of having menstruation monthly. In this lesson, you will learn how eggs are produced and mature, and what happens to them during menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle only happens among girls and begins during puberty or menarche. It is a monthly period of egg maturation and pregnancy preparation along with the production of different hormones. Menstruation is the stage of the menstrual cycle, usually lasting from 3 to 5 days when fertilization does not occur. During this process, blood, some uterine tissue, and the unfertilized egg are eliminated from the uterus through vagina. Look at the picture of a female reproductive organ. Can you draw a line showing the path of the egg from starting point to end undergoing menstrual cycle? Generally, menstrual cycle has 4 major stages. These are follicular stage, ovulation, luteal stage, and menstruation. Follicular stage. In this stage, hormones are produced to stimulate the growth of ovarian follicles and the thickening of endometrium. Ovulation. In this process, another hormone causes the follicle to rupture and release an egg, also called as oocyte. Luteal stage. In this stage, hormones act on the uterus for the preparation for pregnancy. Menstruation. In this stage, the thick lining of the uterus will slough off and will be eliminated from the body as menstrual blood. Based on the different stages of menstrual cycle, why do you think girls have their monthly period? If an egg is not fertilized, the uterus comes off its lining in the form of blood. This is typically called monthly period. Girls can count the days in their cycle to help them know when to expect their next period. This is useful so that they can prepare some pads in their bag. To be reminded about the occurrence of menstruation, counting days is important. For instance, girls may mark the first day of bleeding on the calendar. It takes 5 days to complete menstruation. Now, it's time for you to do the learning task 1. Conduct an interview with your older sisters or mother about their menstruation. Be guided with the interview questions below. At what age did you first experience to have menstruation or period? For this month, at what exact date do you usually start experiencing bleeding? Based on your observation, at what exact date your bleeding stops? From the day the bleeding stops, at what date on the next month you start your period? Learning Task 2. Pick a date in a calendar. Consider that date as the first day of the menstrual cycle. Indicate also in the calendar the last day of the menstrual cycle. Accomplish the calendar in your notebook. Answer the following questions. How many days a woman bleeds or experiences menstruation? Based on the markings in the calendar, how many days a woman takes to complete the menstrual cycle? Do you think all women have the days of same menstrual cycle? Why or why not? Normally, girls bleed in 5 days during menstruation. Women have different menstrual cycle period. For instance, most women have 29 days to complete the cycle. In general, menstrual cycle may be as short as 21 days and may last up to 36 days. Going below or beyond this number of days mean that a woman is experiencing irregular menstruation. The first menstruation is called menarche and occurs during puberty stage. At the age of 40 and beyond, menstrual cycle stops. This stage is called menopause. When woman gets its menopausal stage, she is no longer capable of conceiving a baby. To test your understanding about the lesson, answer Learning Task 3. Determine whether the statement is true or false. Write woman if the statement expresses true idea. Otherwise, write man if it is false. Menstrual cycle period may change every month. The blood from menstruation is filthy. The blood during menstruation is due to crushed egg cells. When women get pregnant, they still experience monthly period. The number of days of menstrual cycle may be shorter or longer. Menarche signals the possibility to become pregnant in the presence of sperm cell. After menopause, women can still get pregnant. Hormones are important in the menstrual cycle. Stress can be a factor of changing menstrual cycle. It takes 5 days for a woman to complete menstrual cycle. In your reflective journal, complete this statement. That ends our lesson for today. I hope you have learned something from me. Thank you for listening. See you next time.